Hey guys, it's me, Ichin again, and this is Anime Expo week. Come on people, we got day 0 coming up, then we have 4 days at a convention. This is actually America's largest anime convention here in the United States, and it's going to be celebrating their 21st year this year. Now, this is not the oldest anime convention. That would go to Otakon, which just celebrated their 23rd year in Dallas, Texas. They're moving to a new hotel next year, which is about time because that place, they needed to move. Now, 24 years, that's a quarter of a century, but it is not the oldest convention in America. The oldest convention in America is actually Worldcon, a sci-fi convention, and they hit 70 this year, 7-0. Worldcon travels to different they travel to different cities. So this year it is actually going to be, I believe, Otakon weekend, and it's going to be in Chicago. I believe it'll be their 7th time in Chicago. Next year, it's going to be in San Antonio. So what they do is they plan out like 2 years in advance. So by next year, you'll know where it's going to be 2 years in the future. So this way that you can save money and travel to. Anyway, Anime Expo, I will be there for all 5 days, including day 0. I am in Arts Alley. I am in F18. I don't have a map per se, but I can tell you I am at the end of the row. So that means all you have to do is walk up and down the aisle and you'll see me. Don't walk through the rows because you won't see me. Well, actually you might see me. But since I have an end table, I will be at the end of the row. I just said the same thing twice. Anyway, let's see here. For you guys coming, if you guys happen to be coming from out of state, come and find me. I like to talk to you on video because I like talking to people who come from out of state, out of country, just to come to Anime Expo. For me, it's a local thing. I mean, I live 15 minutes away, so it isn't that big of a deal. I wake up early, I just drive there. It's not like when I go to Otakon, I gotta wake up, I gotta fly out there a day early, and it's just a whole thingamajiggy. So, oh yeah, Otakon, I'll be there in Arts Alley too, but I'll tell you that later on. Now, this weekend, besides AX, there are 7 other conventions going around the country. I think the biggest one outside of AX will be SuperCon in Miami, Florida, and they went into a 4-day thing too, and I think that started last year. They went to a 4-day thing, and also I think they are in a new convention center because I think when I went in 2010, I think it was their last year at the old one. I'm not totally positive, you know, but I'm sure some of you guys are in Florida will probably see this video and you'll probably remark on a comment, yes or no, whatever. Anyway, I put a map to where to find me. It's a proximity map. It's not exactly a detail map, but there's a link below. You know. Also, if you want to see what the other conventions are around the country, there's also a link below. So just take a look. You might find out there's actually a convention in your town you didn't even know about, and you can just go and check it out. You know. The other thing I want to talk to you guys about is what was it? Oh, a few months ago, someone had, I believe, they contacted me. My memory's kind of fuzzy. They contacted me because they were writing their thesis on cosplay and they had a survey. So I thought I'll help them out by reposting the survey through all my social media. So she was nice enough to email me last week and send me her final paper. So I put a link below that you can click on through to the PDF and you can read it up and see what it is, what her paper is. You know, another thing to cover. Oh, also, somebody else. A gal had written to me. She emailed me asking me for advice about starting her own book, and I basically told her not to do it, basically, in so many words. Okay, my book took 3 years. I'm going on 3 years, actually almost 4 years of my life. I've spent money I didn't have, credit cards and bank loans. In fact, I haven't even finished paying off all my credit card and bank loans yet. I'm still in debt, you know. So this took a huge part of my life to do, you know, and the circumstances out there isn't always so great. As you know, we're still in a financial crisis now, okay? You know, there are people out there who are still losing their houses. There are people out there who are graduating college with huge student loans, and there are people out there who owe a lot of money. Now, it's okay for me to do this because it's my life. I can screw up my own life, okay? But I would feel very bad if somebody else followed what I did and they found themselves underwater very quickly because of the whole cost and energy it takes to actually pull it off. So that's why I advise her not to do it. I also advise her to do, well, let's just say she ignored everything I said and she went ahead and started a IndieGoGo project to fundraise the money for it. So I would say good for her because, you know what, sometimes you have to ignore what other people say and do what your heart tells you to do. So I want to help her out. I think we need more cosplay books out there in the country, so I'm telling you guys, go and support her. There's a link below here somewhere. Ding! Down there. I actually haven't met her in person, but there's a photographer gathering at Otakon on Friday at 10 p.m. And, you know, like, I'm thinking to myself, why should cosplayers have a lot of fun? Photographers should have a gathering. So I already looked at the list. There'll be some East Coast photographers, people from the South, people from the West Coast, some folks from Florida. This should be fun. Like, usually I have to hunt all you photographers down. Now you guys are all in one central location. Oh yeah, there's a guy coming in from Canada too. Forgot about that. Oh, that reminds me. Dude, I always forget your name. I call him Joey. He'll probably be there anyway. Okay, anyway. And finally, let's see here. Oh, and so, as you know, I post up pictures every week, and so you might be curious to see what the most popular pictures are this week. So, I have now posting up the 3 most popular pictures here, and so these all reach over 1,200 hits, I believe. When I say 1,200 hits, that means 1,200 likes, you know. I think on average I usually get between 300 and 500 likes per picture, but a few of them hits to 1,200. I think I had 1 or 2 actually hit past 2,000 likes, which is amazing to me. But anyway, enjoy! So cute, ain't it? Yay! Okay, finally, that's one thing to tell you guys is, well, I have a question really. Do you buy stuff on Amazon? Do you buy stuff on JThis? Do you buy wigs from Epic Cosplay Wigs? Well, here is a very, very easy way to support me. Come to my website, cosplayamerica.com. On the right-hand side, I have a bunch of ads. You know, Epic Cosplay Wigs, Crunchyroll, JThis, Amazon. Click through and purchase that way. What it is I set up an affiliate program with them. So that means I make 4 to 8% of what you buy. So to make it easier for you to think about it this way. For every dollar you spend, $1, I make 4 to 8 cents. Now this is a very easy way to support me because if you're already buying stuff on Amazon, JThis, and so forth, just go through my site and do that, you know. I'll be using this money to go to other future conventions. I plan on branching out to other conventions. I won't be always hitting the big ones. Every year I try to add new conventions in. Like this year, I went to NDK for the first time. I'm sorry, I haven't gone yet. That's coming up in September? NDK? This year I also went to OhioCon for the first time. I also went to Anime Boston for the first time too. So what I'm hoping to do in the future is every year keep going to different new conventions to bring you guys more videos and photos and so forth. And that's about it. Oh yeah, one more thing. On the list of conventions for this weekend, one thing I didn't mention, or one thing I didn't list because they canceled it, was there was actually a Hetalia Con. Can you believe it? A whole convention devoted to Hetalia. I'm not sure what happened to it, but they posted on their website that they are not doing it this year and they're pushing it to next year. But I thought it was very interesting. So now, I know My Little Pony has conventions, so where is the Homestuck conventions at, huh? Is there a Homestuck convention? I don't know. In any case, I'll see you guys at AX, okay? Adios.